I will always tell her my speech. I would tell her, Heaven, I will always protect you. I would never let you cry for nothing.
You guys love your mom? I love my mom with all my heart, even God. He's in my heart. He's up in the sky. But one time I heard a voice said, he doesn't believe in God. I believe in God. Nobody else does.
That's all I got. Memories. Memories. That's it. Bad dreams. Bad dreams and nightmares. Like if it was a dream, like, officer, don't I know you? They just killed Heaven. Oops. Oh, excuse me, officer. It's not you. I was looking for another officer that knew me. They just killed my baby Heaven, and I'm just grabbing all the police officers. It was so many out there. I was just grabbing each one of them, telling them about Heaven. She was 7 years old. She pretty. She went to school, and I'm just babbling it off because I couldn't believe that they had just shot and killed my daughter. So I saw one of the officers that I did know. I was like, could you please help me? They just killed Heaven, and they was over across the street shooting. They probably went through the gangway, and he was like, Shocky, we own it. They all through the gangways. So when I looked around, it was like, I think I even saw a helicopter out there. It was so much commotion, just so quick. I looked back over there. They still trying to get Heaven. They was picking up off the ground, putting in the ambulance now. I blame myself. I wish she was here. If I can do anything to give back anything, trade my life for yours just for you to be here and stump these grounds, I would. I wish they would have took my life. Much as I'm scared to die, I wish they would have took my life. My 7-year-old baby that they only gave me 7 years with and some hours. I don't see it. Maybe if I move, she'll come back. Maybe if I cry a little harder, she'll come back. Maybe if I run down the street and get hit by a Mack truck, she'll come back. Maybe if I pop a whole bunch of pills, she'll come back. Maybe if I shake my kids, my boys, and where's Heaven at? Because I found myself doing that, crying to them. She'll come back. None of that will bring her back. 6. So now I'm going to have to wear rest in peace t-shirts for the rest of my life with the same pictures. Her face don't grow. Her face don't change on them pictures. They say the same. And I'm running out of pictures. And I'm pissed off because you killed my baby. We wasn't in that life for you to, to come up and shoot her. You was shooting at somebody else, which you shouldn't have been shooting at him. They don't respect nothing, the gang members. They don't say nothing. They don't say they're sorry. They don't say we raised our kids to the best of our ability, but I'm sorry that he turned into the animal that he became. They don't say nothing like that. They let us say it, And I'm her voice like, you're an animal. You're a baby thief. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of Heaven being in heaven. We're doing a prayer visual and a balloon release of a smoke out. And we're having the jumping jacks for the kids. We're going to have a DJ and food and fun. I miss her dearly. Come back this one time. I wouldn't even bring Heaven really back here because the world's so cruel and evil. I'll be selfish for one day. Just one day, probably 1 hour. Just to see her and hug her one last time because I know she's in heaven. I wouldn't bring her back. I wouldn't ask for no 3 wishes or to be rich. Just one time to see her face and just hug her one good time. Because the world's so cruel and they're kidnapping our kids, killing our kids daily. So I'll leave her right where she at. Resting.
Dear God, we know that she's in a better place and we know that we will see her again. Lord, we pray for the strength of this mother, the siblings, the relatives, the family, and the friends. Dear God, we pray for our community.
Yes, Lord.
That this madness will stop. We pray that every family that's represented here today will commit and make a pledge to connect with every wayward person in our households or in our community to try to turn this senseless violence around.